This game is part of partnership between Grand Valley State University's Mathematics Department and the Regional Math and Science Center. Hello all teachers and future teachers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play the math game Safe or Sorry. This game is similar to Farkle or Pig if you ever played it. Before we get into anything else with the game, I will go ahead and talk about the content that this covers. The content that Safe or Sorry covers is incorporating the idea of number operations. It's mostly going to be addition that you guys are going to be using, and maybe some division for some of the older kids. And it's also skip counting by fives. The 5 factor plays an important role into this game. So now we are going to go ahead and dive into what you guys are going to need to play this game. Alright, so here are the materials you guys are going to need. You are going to need paper, dice, and pencils. Yep, it is very simple, the materials that you guys are going to need for this game. You guys will need pencils, dice, and paper per player. I'm going to be playing with 2 people, so I will have 2 pieces of paper, 2 dice, and 2 pencils. I recommend if you guys are going to play this game in a classroom, playing with a group of 4 at most. If you do more than that, it'd probably get a little bit too complicated. So now we are going to go ahead and dive into the rules. So the object of this game is to accumulate points, and you want to be the first player to get 150 points. Now to do this, the players are going to roll their dice at the same time, add the total of their dice, and then write that down on their paper. Now with this game, there isn't really a set number of rounds that you have to play to. That is up to the people playing or the teacher per se, but you guys can keep going until you get 150 points, or if you feel like that's too long, you could go to 50 points, or you could go to 60. It's totally up to you. Now the catch of this game is that the player's score cannot be a factor of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, any factor of 5, the player's score automatically turns to 0, and then you have to start over. So to do this, you guys can make a choice. This is where the safe part of the game comes in. The player, before rolling, can choose whether or not to play it safe and not add the total of the dice for that round. They will still get to roll their dice and add the total, but the player saying that they are going to play it safe or pass cannot add the total of the dice. Alright, we're going to show you guys a quick example of this game. I have my lovely fiance helping me out today. So, here we go. We have my materials. We have our 2 pieces of paper, our 2 dice, and our 2 pens. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, we're both going to roll our dice in. See what number we get. There we go. We can't see it. We get a 5 and a 1. So, 5 plus 1 equals 6. Yes, so we will both write 6 down as our score. Now, I am going to make a choice on whether or not I want to pass or keep going. So I am going to pass this round. So I'm going to take my pen and put it down on my paper to indicate that I'm done, just like that. So I'm not going to be adding my score this next round. Alyssa still has her pen in her hand, so she is going to keep adding her score. So now we are going to pick up our dice and roll again. Looks like we got a 3 and a, oh, there we go, 5, which is 8. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Now, Alyssa gets to add that 8 to her score. But since I put my pen down, I cannot add this score. That's why I'm waving my finger that I cannot add this score. So now, this next round, I'm going to pick up my pen and I'm going to say I am going to keep going and add my score. So we're going to pick up our dice and we are going to roll it. There we go. Both have our dice. There we go. I have to put my pen there. She told me I had to. All right, and here we go. We get a 2 and a 2. Oh, shoot. My score was 6, but now I have to add 4. 6 plus 4 to my score is 10. So that means that I am back at 0, and now I have to start over. So now here my fiance and I decided to start over and play a new game. So with this game, there isn't really that much of a strategy. It's just based on chance of the dice. You guys are never going to know what the dice total is going to add up to. Plus, the score is going to be different with the other people that you're playing with. For example, Alyssa has 8 and I could have 16 because I played it safe one round. So you never really know what the dice are going to add up to, and the scores, of course, are going to be different. So here we're starting a new game, and we're just playing through the game real quick. And as you can see, the more we play, so many times that my score ended up being a factor of 5 and I had to start over from 0. So you can see that this game can sometimes be time consuming. You guys could get really far. Like Alyssa was up to 69 right there, and then she added her dice and ended up at 75, and now she has to start over. So as we play it a little bit further, you can see I had to start over so many times. I think this is my 4th time that I had to start over. So this game can get a little frustrating sometimes. So it's up to the people playing, and it's also up to the teachers if you guys choose to have a specific number besides 150 to go to. We ended up playing to 150, and it took us about 10-15 minutes to do it. If you feel like that's not enough time, go ahead, shorten the game up to like maybe 100 points or 70. It's totally up to you. So that is how you guys play Safe or Sorry. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you have a great day.